Hey everyone, Louis Leva here with Culture State. I'm joined today with Jonathan Phillips. It's Jonathan Phillips, correct?
Jonathan Phillips from Groundwork Elizabeth. Hi there.
Groundwork Elizabeth. So Jonathan and I go actually way back. As a little kid, I actually used to frequent his store a lot. He used to have a bicycle shop here in Elizabeth, and my dad used to take me to buy bicycles from him every chance I got. And I remember him as a face that I always used to associate with like happiness and pleasure and everything. So now that I run into him at these events for the community in Elizabeth, it just still brings a smile to my face because it brings back all that nostalgia from all those years as a kid. And now Jonathan's moved on to bigger and better things. He's with, like he said, with Elizabeth Groundwork, where they do a lot of great things for the community. Can you explain to us what you guys are actually doing?
Yeah, well, our goal is to have a sustained community here in Elizabeth, focusing on Green Team Youth and the Youth Development Program, our urban waters, our natural urban waters, urban agriculture, and also a green workforce development program.
Okay, good. So I guess in another way of explaining it, you're beautifying the community. You guys are making sure that things are staying protected, because it's easy to just neglect things like this. And obviously the environment is very important, not only for us to enjoy it, but for future generations to come.
We think that's really essential to really our lives. We're actually here today at a cleanup event. It's October 6th, and hopefully you can see behind us that we are at the Elizabeth River. The Elizabeth River Trail, which I'm standing on right now, was one of our demonstration projects, and it really it shows that open space is so important to our community, and we all have to take care of our open space, or else it's going to go away.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you tell us about any future projects you're working on now?
Right now we're working with one of our great partners, the Great Swamp, which is a national wildlife refuge. We've got an urban partnership with them. We're bringing people up to the swamp, and the swamp is coming down to work in Elizabeth. We do have our Green Team Youth Initiative program, where we actually send the youth out to national parks and other places. They work here within the city with education and understanding the value of nature and the economy as well, integrating both of those things. We do have this Green Workforce Initiative program where we're actually teaching people about green jobs, and we've got a very large scale operation in urban agriculture. We're actually building, and this is probably the one signature thing I can tell you about right now, we're building a micro farm behind the Elmora branch of the Elizabeth Public Library right now, which includes community garden beds right down the road, includes community garden beds. It's going to include a greenhouse, a hydroponic greenhouse, a trail, demonstration outdoor learning center, and we call it our Ag Lab, which is an indoor classroom.
Okay, good. So it's a lot of educational things that are there for the community, for the kids.
Exactly.
Right, that's awesome. That's great. Can you give me an example of what a green job is for those out there watching who don't really understand that kind of terminology?
Well, it's interesting. Green job can be really anywhere, and it's like right now the state of New Jersey is trying to bring environmental justice into every aspect. So we really should bring environmental justice or green workforce initiative development into every aspect of the economy we have. One of our good partners right now is Phillips 66 Bayway Refinery. You figure it's an oil refinery. What are they going to do? Well, they really are invested in a lot of things, including these incredible rain gardens not too far away behind Linden Airport in Linden. So people can get involved in rain gardens, in green infrastructure. For example, the city of Elizabeth right now is building along Trumbull Street this huge rain garden. So there are opportunities to get involved in a scientifically based green workforce initiative job through the programs that we have.
That's awesome. Now, people watching this may not be local to the area or to New Jersey. What can someone do to be more green, or what can someone do to protect the environment a little bit more, just on a smaller scale?
Well, the first thing I'd ask them to do is to log into our website, which is groundworkelizabeth.org. We're part of a national organization, which is, it's good you brought this up. If you're from Houston right now, or Los Angeles, or San Diego, there are groundworks around 20 different cities in the country. Oh, wow. And we all have the same goals, which is that youth development, the green sustainability, things like that. So go on to the websites first, check that out, and I think that's probably a good place to start.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. So you heard it here first, guys. Groundwork Elizabeth is doing amazing things. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for future stuff and future events with collaboration of Culture State and Groundwork Project. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.